So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah, hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics or let crisis response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
Is that mechanical? You never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
Your runner suit needs a strip down, Cora. Tint is off.
Excuse me?
The tint. That model was used in the first Contact War Doc, and Exo Wright recolored the product line to match. But they used the poster as reference. For screen accurate, it needs to be lighter.
I don't choose my gear based on fictional dropship rescues.
Didn't say what scene it was from. Offer stands. Is this what you signed on for?
It's what we have.
Not the answer I'm looking for.
Just help Ryder and keep going. That's all we can do.
And there. It ticked over.
What did?
We were promised a prefab homestead exactly this long after exiting cryo.
We'll get there, won't we, Ryder?
You left, right, left.
So you can talk the talk. Now walk it.
Hustle was a good scene. People from all over helping out when it mattered. A lot of right ways to help in a crisis. All we needed was coordination. Not too different from how Ryder runs the team.
It works. Might work differently if we were at war.
Lucky we're not then. What was your deal, coming to Andromeda?
Chance for a niche that didn't exist anywhere else. Though I suppose it doesn't here either.
We're changing that. I know it. Marco.
Who?
Good enough. Dracarian's War? The black and white one?
Nope.
What about Heart of Sirius?
Nope.
Who can live this long and miss that many classics?
Must be a talent.
You went deep with the Asari. Where's their early tech? Their motoring museum equivalent.
That was about 30,000 years back. Not much left.
Oh, no Asari Chitty Bang Bang?
Also no Asari child catcher.
Ugh, for the best then. I forwarded your deployment ideas to Outpost leadership. They'll discuss.
Discuss? We need an implementation plan now.
That's not how civilian outposts work. Still not at war, Cora.
I'm trying to keep it that way.
Did you and Ryder's dad ever chat? Get to know each other?
Sometimes. Not much small talk. He didn't talk small.
He and I had our little routine. I'd say, good morning, and he'd say,
He liked saving people more than socializing with them. No more hidden ops, Liam. That mess with Callet can't happen again.
We had to deal with him eventually.
I just prefer more controlled circumstances.
I'll try, but I was in crisis response, not controlled circumstances response. You keep your head under fire. I figured Asari only got that calm after a few hundred years.
You can get there in under a century if the right focus is drilled into you.
So, bake 1 hour at 300 degrees or 1 minute at 3,000?
Yes, exactly like that.
Anyone up for Would You Rather?
Did you just ask, would you rather, would you rather?
That's cold, Cora. Know any Turian tactics? I ran into this scarred-up merc who had some really good... You don't care.
It's just, I've studied tactics from 1,000-year campaigns, Liam.
Man, this story killed back home. I've never seen anything as badass as those Asari.
I saw that kind of firepower in my Huntress unit for years. Never got used to it.
But you were one of them.
I was there. Really being one of them would be a few centuries' work.
Good work back there.
Back where?
Wherever you like. There's a whole galaxy behind us. Tempest is a good name. Not the best name, but it's good.
So what would be best?
Hey, complaining doesn't mean I want it to be my job.
It never does.
Are we good, Cora?
If I can get civilian operation through my head, yes. Just remember that I came by a lot of my skills the hard way.
They should put that in a greeting card.
Now I'm imagining the picture you'd have on the front.
I miss being able to give directions by what used to be there.
What are you talking about?
Turn where the chip shop used to be. That's a hometown.
One day, if we do our jobs. Liam, I'm getting a lot of anomaly reports from one prospector. Really weird reports.
Let me guess. Alwyn Lloyd? Travels solo and reads too many spy comics. Could probably change his breather more often. Just forward it to me. I'll translate for colonial affairs.
Maybe loop in a psychiatrist. Freud would love this guy.
Right. Get him a tincture of lithium while we're at it. I can't believe the Nexus exiled so many.
We weren't there.
We are now. Someone's got to fix this mess.
We support that Pathfinder, one job at a time.
Favorite place back on Earth?
I wasn't there much. I suppose I liked London?
Good choice.
If you're security, be secure.
I know what I'm doing. This job didn't exist until I started doing it.
We screw up, none of our jobs will exist.
I'm aware, thanks. Tight grip on that weapon, Cora.
It's nothing. If we get things back on track, it's nothing.
I hear ya.
Trigger discipline, Costa.
Stop riding me, Harper.
You're better than your listed training. You had a mentor.
I had a team who didn't want me to die. Still do, right?
We all do. Kind of miss the infrastructure in place back in the Milky Way.
Right. The good old days, when squirrels carried the plague.
What are you even talking about?
Just saying, we gave up lots of things, including a world where squirrels carried plague. Earth, that was the one. We'll just have to make new bloated infrastructures. And find squirrels. I miss rickets.
I still don't know what you're talking about. Liam, if you and the Pathfinder ever want privacy, I can give you log-off authorization for Sam.
Why? I signed up for everything, no conditions. Besides, I wouldn't ask her to turn part of herself off. She never turns me off.
Just making sure Ryder knows it's a choice.
You and the Pathfinder, huh?
Very observant, Liam.
It's none of my business, is it?
I don't kiss and tell. You and Ryder seem cozy.
Yeah?
Don't think many of the others have noticed.
Like I care. I'd broadcast it if I could.
Just so you know, Liam, your jump jet malfunction with the Pathfinder triggered a life signs alert. A room full of technicians pulled up the SAM feed to observe. They observed. Understand?
That's awesome.
Strange what triggers memories. Something about that last combat took me back to training.
Voice of a mentor? Favorite training ground?
The smell of blood from an impact meant to teach respect.
Hard one you, Cora Harper.
Tighten up, Costa. I'm not getting flanked because you're distracted.
Do you prefer Batarian Flood, Roman Column, or Elcor Core?
Just pick one and stick to it.
Archon's dead. Maybe now you can ease off on the military precision?
Trying. I can't shake that thinking so easy.
So long as it's somewhere when we actually need it.